So thoughts are great. In fact, greater than a startup capital. If somebody looked at you and gave you $100,000 and said, go start a business, and you had no thought, I can almost guarantee you that you will blow that money. Because he gave you money, he gave an empty space, money without a thought, without a concept, without an idea. If you don't blow the money, you probably out of being risk averse, you went and kept the money and said, when he asks for his money, I'll give it back to him. So this series I'm doing is really so important to the whole of your understanding of wealth creation. You've got to know your thought and your talk, your mind and your mouth determine your capacity to create wealth. So what are we saying? Thoughts are greater than startup capital. What you need to start business is not money put in your hand, but a thought in a certain direction, which you offer as a service like Richard Branson did. And your thoughts have the ability to now form either negative or positive confirmation bias. There are people who have a negative attitude towards things even without investigating. And listen, even though I'm teaching on your thought and your talk becoming necessary for wealth creation, you've got to understand you need to do what, there's no space for all our teaching today, but there's something called critical thought. In critical thinking, you must know how to look at your own thoughts, step out of it, see the weakness of how you've always thought. If you've always thought, oh, all wealthy people are just nasty, oh, they're all very wicked, oh, they're very unhelpful, you already have barriers. Because nobody wants to be nasty, nobody wants to be unhelpful, nobody wants to be difficult. But why did you have such thought? Oh, they don't help the poor, they don't give anyone, they don't. In the first place, you've got to realize, for a man to create wealth, he also creates a system. Part of his system may be, before I give money to a person, I want to find justification that I am not endorsing laziness. So he has created a system for himself for managing how he will use his wealth. And so you can't use that as the only basis. It was Andrew Young who said, I have about concluded that wealth is a state of mind, and that anyone can acquire a wealthy state of mind by thinking rich thoughts. Let me tell you what Sidney Madwed said. If constructive thoughts are planted, positive outcomes will be the result. Plant the seed of failure and failure will follow. Have you noticed? Thieves raise thieves. Business people, if they work on their children and teach them how to do business, they raise business folks. It was James Allen, the great James Allen, who wrote books like As a Man Thinketh. He said, you are today where your thoughts have brought you. You will be tomorrow where your thoughts take you. You are today where your thoughts have brought you. Look at where you are. Your thoughts brought you where you are. Then look at tomorrow. Your thoughts will take you in the direction of the tomorrow you see. Your thoughts will take you in the direction of the tomorrow you see. Your thoughts will take you in the direction of the tomorrow you see. If you see a tomorrow of failure, lack, poverty, oh, the world is becoming so messed up, there's no finance, there's no money in the world, it will be that way for you. But if you begin to think and say, well, there's abundance in this world. I live in a world of abundance, and mine is coming into my hand. Then you'll find that you might just be the one with the next great idea that changes our world. Who will ever know? The people who created Zoom probably didn't know it will explode and become a major platform for meetings during COVID. Franklin D. Roosevelt said, men are not prisoners of fate. Men are not prisoners of fate, but only prisoners of their own mind. So you are a prisoner of your mind, either of good thoughts in your mind or of bad thoughts. Walter Anderson said, you and I are not what we eat. We are what we think. You and I are not what we eat. We are what we think. So you must believe that you are worthy to receive. By the way, if this teaching on the mindset of the millionaire is helping you and it's making sense, like it, subscribe, leave your thoughts, make a comment. Let's know how it has been beneficial to you. You must believe that you are worthy to receive. Please do not forget that. Never let life knock you to the point where you think, I'm not worthy, I'm not good. Yes, you may have been squeezed by life, you may have been crumpled by life, but I'd like you to imagine this crumpled paper to be a $100 bill. Crumpling it did not change the value. Squeezing it did not change the value. Making it so tight did not change the value. Once I straighten it out, it will be recognized, respected, and accepted because someone had signed on it that service, business, product, and whatever I need should be given to me to the level of the money I present. You are of value. And do not let the things that have crumpled you determine who you are. So listen to me, analyze your thoughts and strive to get rid of the negative one. Always remember that your outer world is a reflection of your inner world, and therefore have a prosperity mindset. And in having a prosperity mindset, you may have to cut some people, snip out of your life. The dominant idea is always believed and accepted by the subconscious mind. The dominant idea is always believed and accepted by the subconscious mind. If your dominant idea is, I'm wealthy, it's going to be all right, I'm going to be rich, your subconscious mind believes it, your subconscious mind begins to work in that direction. Your subconscious mind begins to see it. If your dominant mind is that things are going to be all right, you will beat this disease. While I'm not saying mind over matter, your mind cures all diseases, yet it is easier. Matter of fact, science has shown your body begins to release the right kind of chemicals, including estrogens, to make your body plush, healed, and strong, because it moves in a certain direction. Thoughts are wholly yours. You created your own thoughts. You didn't create the shirt you wore, the trouser you have on. Somebody did. You didn't create the watch on your wrist. You probably didn't create the glasses you're wearing like I have one. But you create your own thoughts, and you are responsible for them. So if you told yourself, I'm a failure, nobody wrote the script, you did. Thoughts are the master blocks, your own Lego with which you construct your future. The master blocks with which you construct your future. Therefore, your think and your talk. And we're spending more time today on your think, not just your talk. Your think is so powerful. Constantly fill your mind with thoughts that inspire you, that you can conquer, that inspire you and empower you, that tells you go for it, achieve it, be the best, go and do it. Others who did it, it was because they had opportunity and they let their mind at work. Thoughts can become the best tool you ever had. The best. Concentrate them. That's why I think this generation needs to sometimes have time out from social media. Shut down everything so you can just think. Guard your thought and exercise your thought. Your mind tells you to write, to journal some ideas, journal it. Even if you've not seen anything in like manner, or you were confronted with a problem and you can't find a solution, write it down. You might be the one to produce the next solution. Everything a man achieves and all he fails to achieve is in direct result to his own thoughts, not his teacher. We blame people, but the most major person to blame is ourselves. Start with the man in the mirror. As a man thinks, so is he. As he continues to think, so he remains. So when you lift your thinking, you rise and conquer. Life and its achievement are the crowning of your thoughts. All achievements in all spheres, business, intellectual, spiritual, financial, are definitely directed and keyed to your thought. Your thought life is a power available for your use. You want to create wealth? You want to know wealth? Change your thinking and your talking, and things will begin to change around you. If this series has helped you, like it, subscribe, leave a comment, and invite other people. Make sure you check us out and check us out on our platform. There are several other videos we've done that could help you. It's been me, Matthew Shimalowo. God bless.